The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Temple is a non-theistic religious organization. We fight for the recognition of non-theistic religions, meaning we don't feel that superstition should be privileged over the deeply held beliefs of non-believers. And for us, Satan is a literary metaphorical construct that embodies the ultimate rebel against tyranny, the oppressive structure of theocratic governance, and the kind of feudalistic, patriarchal, old fundamental cultural mythology that kind of stifles our progress. We don't worship a personal Satan. We don't believe in the supernatural.
And I'm not satanic, man. That's the other thing, too. That's another thing that goes around about me. People saying that I'm satanic, but I'm not, man. I'm Luciferian, which is the complete something else. I am the reason why people are able to think for themselves. I am that apple that Adam bit into. I am the serpent, you know what I'm saying, that Eve listened to. If not, you'd still be in some garden somewhere, just unaware of life, unaware of yourself. So how are you going to demonize me when I gave you the freedom that you have?
Adam and Eve were held prisoner in the Garden of Eden by an unjust, cruel, and vindictive God. Until Lucifer set man free from this garden by giving him the gift of intellect. Through the use of intellect, man will conquer the earth, will conquer nature, and will himself become God. It's taught in every Masonic temple in this land. Every secret brotherhood, every secret society, every mystical temple, every occult organization teaches the Luciferian philosophy. They do not believe in Lucifer. They do not believe in any entity called a devil, and they do not believe in God. It is a mistake for you to assume that they do. They are atheists in the strictest sense of the word. They are humanists. That's their religion. At the highest level, their goal is to create a world in which the adepts, the 1,000 points of light, working behind the veil to create the culmination of the great plan, can realize the ultimate happiness for mankind. That's why they don't oppose pornography. That's why they don't oppose certain crimes. That's why they say you should not be put in jail for the rest of your life for murder or anything else. There should be no death penalty, because it was a learning experience. And having gone through that learning experience, you're a better person now. This is what they teach.
Billie Eilish, how do you feel about the music industry?
The music industry, man. We're all sad as hell. All these artists, we're sad as shit, dude. Everybody I know that's an artist, we are sad motherfuckers.
Hi, David. We arrived to a heavy media and police presence here outside of the Studio City home of rapper Mac Miller. And authorities confirm here a death investigation is underway.
Took a pill and we passed out. I made a deal with the devil. I'm just another Hollywood demon.
We're all sad as hell. All these artists, we're sad as shit, dude.
They had everything. They squeezed this world like an orange and got every drop of juice out of this world. But when they died, when they stood before their creator, they stood naked, not washed in the shed blood of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Y'all haters corny with that Illuminati mess.
I'm on, right? I'm on, I click. Soon as I get on the right side, right? On the right end, there's a dude holding a baby. Shit says watch live, 1 Bitcoin. Right? There's a dude holding a baby and it says watch live, 1 Bitcoin. This was back when Bitcoin was still cheap. Now, cause see, a lot of y'all don't understand. This is what Bitcoin was used for prior. See, a lot of y'all niggas don't understand what Bitcoin is. Untraceable money. This is what it was used for. It was used for all the fucked up shit. Cryptocurrency. It was used for to buy all the fucked up shit. But now it's becoming popular. But prior, it was used to buy fucked up shit. People don't understand this. People think it's just new. Now, it's just now coming to the surface where people are investing in yada yada yada, right? So niggas have no idea when they invest into Bitcoin, they're paying all their money to perverts, rapists, killers, pedophiles. So when that's who's selling the Bitcoins. It ain't regular Samaritans. You got regular killer niggas like, you know what? I got 50,000 Bitcoin. I'm gonna sell one of these motherfuckers 16 bands, right? And then on top of that, I'll probably eat the nigga children because when the nigga buy a Bitcoin, I'm going to have all this information. So when the time come, I might eat the nigga organs. So boom, right? So right on the left, on the right side, say to watch now live, 1 Bitcoin. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is a Bitcoin? I'm like, well, this shit look like some creepy shit. I ain't watching this shit. So I start searching for weapons, right? So I'm on the deep web, I'm on the dark web, deep web, whatever you want to call it. I'm searching for weapons. I'm searching for silencers. So I get to the little site that I need to get to. Boom, I find it was like a black market site for weapons. Because you remember when you was younger, you used to really ask yourself like, yo, how some of these niggas in the hood got assault rifles? Niggas got all type, like, yo, where you get this shit from? You didn't go to the store. Nigga, the homie had a bazooka one time. Like, nigga, where you get a RPG from in the hood? All right, so boom. I'm like, all right, well, how I'm going to pay for this shit? You feel me? And the shit is like, yo, you have to buy everything in Bitcoin, right? Right? You have to buy everything. On the dark web, deep web, you got to buy everything in Bitcoin. Everything. You can't spend credit cards. You can't spend none of that because, nigga, you put any credit card information, they going to wipe your whole life. They going to find out where you live, and they might come eat you and kidnap you. So you don't put that type of information on the dark web at all. You don't put none of that. So, nigga, I'm like, nigga, I get back on there, right? I'm like, you know what? I'm about to see if they sell, like, limitless pills and shit like that. Nigga, I'm searching all type of shit. You feel me? I'm searching all type of shit. So remind you, I'm looking for like a fucking drug that can enhance your brain. Like, this is what I'm looking for the whole time. So boom, I find a site. It goes 1 Bitcoin to enter. Boom, I enter the site. It was the worst decision I ever made in my life. It was the worst decision I ever made in my life, ever. I get to the site, there's a baby strapped to the chair. A young baby, maybe like 8, 9 months, baby. Random dude comes with like, you know when there's like a fucking outbreak and they got on the outbreak clothes with the little all white, the yellow gloves and the little mask, like the dude has an outbreak. Boom. He walks up, the baby's in a chair screaming out the top of his lungs. But mind you, I never seen no shit like this in my life, so I'm like glued to the screen, like what the fuck? So the dude comes, dog, he gets like a little tube or something. He gets a syringe, squeezes the stuff, and then drops the juice on the baby face, dog. The baby face melted back. The nigga dropped sulfuric acid on top of the baby face, and the baby face melted back, dog. Now, that wasn't what bothered me the most, right? What bothered me the most about that scenario was seeing that there was over 1 million something people watching this shit. That's what bothered me more than the whole scenario. There was 1 million people watching, like it was like 1 million something people watching this shit. People was commenting, oh my God, that was radical. Can you put acid on the feet next time? People were commenting. How y'all commenting right now with suggestions? People were commenting, making comments like what to do next, what type of style they should do next, what type of acid they should use next. I was sitting there looking at this shit like, what the fuck world am I in? Wait, what? What is going on? Right? I paid for it because I thought like it was a place where you can get nigga limitless pills. Right? That's what I thought. Hey, come on, Bray. What's up? I paid for it because I thought it was a place where you can get nigga like an enhancement drug to enhance your brain. That's what I thought. Remind you, everything is clickbait, title clickbait. So this is what you gotta understand, right? On the deep web and the dark web, the movies like Hostel, the movies like Saw, the movies like Human Centipede, the movies like all of that shit. That's what's on there. Hostel, Human Centipede, Saw, all of that shit is on there. But that night, I prayed, right? I prayed long, right? I prayed long. I had a very, 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 very long prayer. And as I sat there and I prayed for everything, I was hoping that God would fix this. I was like, dear God, I come to you to say there's a force of evil that I have found out about. And it is a place where people need you the most. If you, Lord, could please somehow stop this. Once I realized that that wasn't stopped, I had to really ask myself, what the fuck is going on in this world? What is really going on in this planet? But there was another thing that came from that, right? There's another thing came from my deep well of interest. I learned what type of war really is happening.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.